Hi friends, it's Heidi Stevens here. Welcome to Drop Into the Vortex, where conversations about up-leveling your frequency, reaching your next level, feeling alive, and manifesting with more ease are happening. I'm a mom, I'm a wife, I'm a serial entrepreneur, I am a spiritual teacher and leader, and I am here juggling all the hats right along with you, creating our next level life and showing you how to do it on the way. Welcome, let's go. Well, hello there, everyone. I am back with another episode here of Drop Into the Vortex, and so delighted to be with you. I am coming off a 3-day getaway with Kenny up in wine country, and oh my goodness, this trip was so needed that I didn't even really realize how much I needed it. I spent the full first day just decompressing and resting and getting such a good night of sleep, which I really haven't been recently at home. Both of my kids have been up, which is another conversation for another time. But I slept that first night, and when I got up the next day, I was still so tired. You know, when you like give your body something that it's needing and it gets like a little bit, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I need so much more of this. So how great. We were in a gorgeous resort, and I just let myself lounge and rest and decompress and get refreshed, which was so good for me personally. And then this was so good for our marriage. You know, all of us, once you've been married for a while, or, you know, especially with little kids, our life is full. It is busy. We're running multiple businesses, and it can get so layered and so full that it's like, where is the time for you and me, babe? Like, where is the time? And, you know, we have not been as great since our move down here to San Diego about going on regular date nights and having that one-on-one time. We just kind of babysitters and nannies and whatnot, and we're not quite in the same flow as we were in LA. And it's just so good and so needed to find each other and to remember how much we like each other and how much we love each other. And we don't need to be, running a household or a business at all times. And I was just able to really drop into my feminine and just be flirty and fun and put on dresses and cute outfits and just really enjoy my husband. And, you know, let this be permission to any of you that feel some distance or just feel like, yes, like craving some one-on-one time with your partner, to give yourself that space, whether it's a one-day date night or a staycation or, however little or long you can create it. We have experienced over the years such a tremendous like exhale just by going away for one night. Just one night sometimes will like completely shift the energy of the house, shift him and I, and then really support the whole family. So it was wonderful and it was good. And I was actually ready to be back. I was ready to just come back and just feeling fueled. And we've got a lot of stuff going on personally. And professionally, we have so much going on. So this week has been all things magnetic. And I wanted to take a minute in this podcast and share with you guys why I created this fantastic program, which, yes, it is absolutely fantastic and so transformational, and really share with you, why this was birthed and really what it is. And also what you can expect from it if you decide to move forward and join me on this 6-week program. So, for those of you that are brand new to me, maybe you are participating in the Manifesting Abundance online retreat right now, which has been so epic and so amazing and just so incredible to see thousands of women all come together to really focus on feeling better, raising your energy, getting better at manifesting, and really calling in, starting to call in and starting to give yourself permission to live the life that you want. This week has been fantastic. And the intention of the Manifesting Abundance online retreat is for you to get a transformation, for you to see what's possible, for you to get that sense of, oh my gosh, like it is possible for me to heal, and it is possible for me to create the life that I some part of me is wondering, is this possible? And the intention of the Manifesting Abundance online retreat is to show you that yes, it is. And by coming home to yourself, and by getting more into alignment, and by trusting your intuition, be willing to have strong boundaries, and to have your no's be a no and have your yeses be a yes, and to start peeling back the layers through breath work, and to start dreaming and getting into learning how to rewire and retap your mindset. The life that you want is available. Your purpose, that clarity, that confidence. So this week is a sneak peek of what it looks like to work with me and to be in this incredible community. I wished that I could, have all of my teachings fit into just 1 week-long experience. And I have so much to give, and I have so much to offer. And the reality is that true transformation takes habitual learning. It takes practice. It takes more than just, a quick rah 1 or 5 day session. It really takes you digging in and doing the work over a period of time. And so just to rewind a little bit, especially for those of you that are new to this community, welcome. My background is actually in commercial real estate. I was in Los Angeles selling $1, $3, $8 million properties for over a decade. And I built up a very successful business. I ran a team. I actually met my then boyfriend, now husband, and we merged our business and we ran it together. We ran a multiple 7-figure business for several years. And at the same time I was doing this, there was always this inner knowing that there was something different, it was not necessarily more, it's not necessarily better. It was like, I am meant to use my gifts in a slightly different way. And maybe you feel that way. Maybe you are in a successful career, or maybe you have been staying at home with your kids for a few years, or maybe you are newly out of college and you're like, I'm just not quite sure what I'm meant to do. And yet there is just some inner calling. There's something inside that's like, I know that there is more here. I know that there's more life for me to live. I know that, whether it's about starting a business or not, maybe it's about manifesting, a new opportunity, a new career. Maybe it's about shifting the way that you are living in your partnership or with your family. But there's something inside that's going, this isn't all that there is. And I know that feeling so well. And I had it for years. And I would watch people write their books and do their podcast and help other women and men, in this quote unquote online space. And I would go, my goodness, I feel like I'm supposed to do that. My goodness, I feel like I'm supposed to have a stage and serve and talk and teach and share so much of what I have learned, so much of where I have messed up, so many of the hard relationships that I have had. And so while I was building this real estate business, I was also deeply in my own personal journey and personal work. And I got my master's in spiritual psychology, and I did many, many, many other retreats and trainings. And when I started coaching, I first started coaching women in real estate. Makes sense. That's where I had some success. And then I just started working with women and building their own businesses and doing what I was doing, starting online, starting a brand, starting social media, starting to find your voice, starting to create email sequences, and to really just, start doing what you are meant to do in the way that you are meant to do it, and quote unquote business coaching. And what I found, this is my point in all of this long story here, is that over and over and over and over again, I would have these women come to me, and they were, whether they were just starting out or they were wanting to go from 2,000 to 5,000 or 5,000 to 15,000, whatever the numbers were, it doesn't matter. Every single time I asked them, what's making the most impact? Where are you feeling the biggest transformation? How is my work supporting you the most? Every single time they would say the deeper work, the spiritual work, the conversations that we're having about manifesting, the conversations that we're having about the wealth consciousness and money mindset. And so while I had created and had also a lot of success selling these really beautiful programs teaching women how to build their business, I was also getting this hit of, I'm meant to not only serve a bigger group of women, but also teach what's really at the core here. Teach women how to feel more alive, how to become masters of their life so that they can manifest, like they actually have the tools, not this airy-fairy like belief system of I can just, sit here and manifest what I want. No, actually drop in and have the tools, the techniques, and the skills to manifest, to create whatever job, if you want to start a business, whatever partnership relationship, whether you want to move or not move, for you to have crystal clarity on what it is that you want, and then to have the courage, the confidence, and the tools to go out and actually make it happen. This is the work that I was doing that was creating the biggest impact. And so about a year and a half ago, I had a come to Jesus conversation with myself. And it was this real kind of pivotal point in my own business of going, what is it that I want to teach? And what is it that's making the most impact? And I had to let part of what I was teaching die off so that I could fully stand and create space for the most impact that I could make on these women's lives. And the work that we do in Magnetic is so powerful and so transformational. Sometimes it feels difficult to put into words the impact that this program has on people's lives and these women's lives. And I'm so deeply, deeply touched by this. In essence, it's 6 full weeks. It's kind of like a boot camp because it's intense, but it also meets you exactly where you are. Like you can do this at your own pace, but for the 6 weeks, we are all in together, teaching you how to rewire your brain and to actually look through life in a different paradigm so that you can be wired for abundance, for more wealth, and so that you can become a magnet for more opportunities in your life. And so this is literally an internal shift. Our brains are only able to perceive. We're constantly filtering through our lens. And our lens has the ability to widen and has also the ability to shift. But if we're only actually able to see 2% of what our brain's full capacity is to take in, then you think we're constantly filtering. And so, there's all these cliches. If you look at a glass half empty, it will be half empty. If you look at a glass half full, it will be full. This is literally about retraining your brain and your emotional body and your physical body, and giving you the exact tools on how to do this so that you start seeing, feeling, looking, and manifesting differently in your life. So the promise of this program, at the end of these 6 weeks, if you go through it and you do the lessons and you come and you're part of the community and you show up for yourself, I'm going to show up. I'm going to be all in with you for these 6 weeks. I can promise you that. So I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about who are the women that want to come in and show up fully for themselves. If there's some part of your brain right now that's like, I don't have time. When is it going to be time, right? It's like no one has time. We are all so busy. Our lives are so full, and we all have the ability to make time and space for what matters most to us. So for those of you that are wondering how much does it take, I do an hour of coaching a week. This round, the calls are on Wednesdays. And then the actual program and the teachings take about another hour of your time every single week. So to actually listen to the videos, it'll be about 1 hour, and you can do these while you're walking, while you're moving, while you're driving. And then I encourage everyone, if they can, to come participate in the live call. If you can't, that's also recorded, so you can always get that. And then we have some bonuses throughout the 6 weeks that are part of the program as well. So it's not heavy on the time, but the reality is that the tools that you're learning, you're going to be practicing every single day. Like, this is a new way of being. Definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So this is really about you showing up differently through your life, which is going to happen all throughout your life. So the promise is that you are going to have a different life. You are going to feel differently. You most likely will look a little differently, because as we do inner work, so it starts shedding from our outer experience. And people are going to start relating to you different. And when I say different, I mean better. So some of the things that women say that when they go through magnetic is that their anxiety massively, like I've had women say that my anxiety has been cut by 80%. My anxiety is gone. I'm no longer feeling this sense of like rat race and like this constant overwhelm. We have women talk about how they feel more creative, how they have fully tapped in and they now know their purpose. We have women start businesses. We have women write books. We have women manifest money of all sorts. We've had women go from making $2,000 months to getting their very, very first 5-figure month. We have women that have landed, I'm not exaggerating, multiple 6-figure contracts. We have had women have their, get their first 3 clients while they're in magnetic. They get the confidence to actually start charging for what they want. When women ask me, can this apply to love, right? 100%. We've had women come in. We've had some women get clarity that it's that it's time to move on from their relationship. We've had other women attract new relationships and love into their life. We've had women get pregnant and manifest pregnancies. We have had women that have manifested, so many of these women, dream jobs. So this is not just for entrepreneurs, dream jobs, 6-figure jobs. We've had women manifest roles on my team. I'm telling you, like, the stories, I'm constantly just like have goosebumps, because the reality is the core work of this program is about internally shifting so that you become a vibrational match for the things that you want. It's not that we go out and yes, you will take action. Yes, you will. But this is not about just going and doing and hustling the same way that we've always done it. And then whether you get the thing that you want or you end up completely burnt out, you realize this is not actually a sustainable way of living. And, this is all from my own personal knowing. As someone that comes from this world of commercial real estate and was grinding and hustling and burning out my adrenals and in massive, massive health challenges at the age of 25, and realizing like, okay, I understand that I can make some money and I understand that, I can grind. There's got to be a different way. There's got to be a different way of doing life. And it sent me on the most gorgeous spiritual journey that I have been on deeply for the last 15 years. And the work today in magnetic is pulling from getting my master's in spiritual psychology. It is pulling on the work that I have done in quantum physics, which is so beautiful because it really brings a science and a grounding to some of these more spiritual kind of airy-fairy work, if you will. And it's also pulling on my real world business experience of what it has taken to build and live a multiple 7-figure life, from a willingness to receive, a willingness to be in flow, a willingness to learning how to leverage and really being the leader of my business, of my family, and to put on that queen, that queen hat and really own who you are and what you desire, completely separate of what everyone else is saying is possible for you. So this program is packed. It is so highly transformational. You will feel differently. You will have more energy. You will heal relationships. So much of the time women will say, wow, I came in thinking that I was, doing this thing, around money or my business. And it was awesome that I got that. And I did get that. And yet I've completely shifted my relationship with my son or my mom. And, it's just like, I can't receive a better compliment than that. It's very profound. So in these 6 weeks together, we jump on live calls every single week. Most everyone is on the video for those live calls. We have the program content is released every single week. So there is videos, there is a journal, there is a workbook. There is profound visualizations, guided meditations, binary beats. There's some transmissions that I have really just channeled on through to help up-level your frequency, specifically around money and abundance and wealth. And how cool is this? How cool is this? The program that I used to teach called Thrive, which was the business building program. It was so robust. I used to sell it for $3,000. And some women would do a VIP with me and pay $5,000. I have included the Thrive program in Magnetic. So this is a $3,000 program that you get. And this program is really supportive, even if you're not an entrepreneur, even if you are helping somebody else build their business or you're in a corporate job. I talk about branding and sales, and there's some stuff in there around money mindset. Like, this program is incredible, and it's part of what you get as a bonus for joining Magnetic. So there's several other things that we do. We do breathwork sessions. We kind of give you an opportunity to connect into smaller groups and have accountability partners. It is beyond, and it is starting very, very, very soon. So I hope that you decide to join us. At this exact moment, I do not know when the next time I'm going to be running Magnetic. If any of you have been following me, you know that, my life is busy and full, and there's just a lot going on personally. And so I know for sure I am setting aside these next 6 weeks to be full on with my Magnetic crew this round. And I know we definitely will not launch it again before the end of the year. And I'm not sure when we will open it up next year. So I love you all. I am totally open for questions. So if you have questions, feel free to send me a DM. You can also go to heidistevens.co/magnetic. And when you do that, you'll get all the information, how to enroll. If you want to jump on a call with one of my team members, they can jump on a call and just answer any questions. And I'm just really looking forward to this round. I'm looking forward to being with you. I'm looking forward to serving you. And I'm looking forward to seeing the massive, massive transformations that come out of this round of Magnetic. All right, you guys, sending you my love, and I hope you're well. Bye-bye.